new logo and our new intro there. Pretty excited about that. So, as always, I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
And this is...
Jim.
So, we are here tonight, live from the bench. Getting ready for the IPMS-Gateway, model show, which is on Saturday, September 10th. Looking to see if we can get some Mine with the Matt fans out there to say they checked in and see us. Come see us. Come chat with the Matts and the Jim, because he'll be there too.
I'll be spending money.
Spending money.
Yep. So it's $3 admission for non-modelers. If you want to enter a model, it's $10. Anybody under the age of 14 is free. So for my young modelers out there, come check it out. Worth a shot. Get some cheap models. So going through our cams tonight, we'll bring this one down just slightly. Compressor kicking on, as you'll hear all night long.
Shut up, compressor.
So we got the overhead cam tonight, so you can see what we're working on. I'm working on the F15. Jim's working on his PT109 here on the bench. Let's see, over in the booth cam, the Wile E. Coyote cam, we got Matt working on the body of the Ford GT, our buddy build. So he's doing it in the original 1960s color there, and it's looking pretty doggone amazing there. So
that looks pretty good. I like that color.
So as we got that, there we go. And then we got the dual cams running tonight. Yep. Not shot, sorry.
This orange is
we have
a
the trip
little
cams. There we go, there's trip cams. So you can see what's on the bench, see our pretty faces, and in the booth. So one of my favorite views here, so you can catch all three. So there we go. So we're gonna...
That color orange. I darkened this orange earlier to do a... Oh, you can't see orange?
That's gray.
It's gray? Well...
Okay. Without Wendy here, I rely on you guys to show me the color. Because...
I don't know if you can see all colors or you can see some colors.
You've ever watched black and white TV?
Yeah.
That's how I see my world.
Wow.
Yeah, so we got Jim, who's colorblind, and let's see.
Don't ever let your disabilities get in the way.
He's a modeler, and he's colorblind.
I'm colorblind. When I was younger, I had some very unique looking models. Thank you, Wendy, my love, she helped me out with my colors. She saved me on my Corsair build. And it won an award. Probably because it wasn't weathered.
Oh. So was it going to be hot pink?
No, it was going to be way too dark. It was going to be the really dark sea blue, and it was supposed to be more of a...
lighter sea?
Yeah, so she says, that looks really dark. It doesn't look like the picture at all. I had to actually paint on the M1, the personnel carrier. I had to paint an African American soldier, and I couldn't get the color right because they're not black. It's
right.
So she helped me out with that, and I screwed it up. But it looks like he's got a black eye. But yeah, turned out really good. She labels all my colors for me, or they're already labeled, and then I put them in my paint holder. So very helpful. Playing 9-ball, I have to look at the numbers, which I've actually done. I actually shot the 9-ball into the cue ball, made the cue ball, thought I won the game. I lost.
You're celebrating, they're all looking at you.
Oh yeah, they're looking at me like I had a horn growing out of my head.
What's wrong? You just lost. You celebrating that you
No,
lost?
I won. Look, I made the... No, you didn't. Oh, crap. I actually checkmated a guy. We were playing chess, and he had chrome and gold, and I couldn't see the difference.
You picking up his pieces?
Oh, I checkmated him with his own queen in 4 moves. But it was his queen. Yeah. Now, camouflage, see right through it. You could sit out in the middle of the woods with camouflage on, and I'll be able to find you. Because you look vastly different than everything else around you.
Yeah. We're a different shade of gray, huh?
Yeah, very different shade of gray. My night vision is superb, unless I get it right in the face, and then I'm screwed. But yeah, I forgot what they call it. It's monochromous something. My Gene knows what it is. I don't know what it is. But he's like the doctor, so I don't know. But I'm okay with it. Probably should have done it. Hopefully nobody from the fire department's watching. Hopefully nobody from the Navy's watching.
Hey, if you're watching, say hi on the chat so we can see you, see where you're at.
I'm gonna shut up about it now because I will get in trouble. Is that your... I love it's the communicator sound.
It is. That's my notification.
Jim. He's
That's
Jim.
I got the next gen one.
Is it the next gen one?
Yeah.
It sounds like the original. Oh no, the original one was...
Yeah. More tonal.
Me and Wendy have been watching Picard.
I tried watching it,
Oh.
and it was a little slow for me.
It picks up.
Does it?
The
I
first
need it.
season was really good. We enjoyed it. We're in the middle of the second season now. The second season's a little bit slower, but still pretty good. We watched all of Discovery. We love that one.
You see, Strange New World.
Mm-mm.
That's the Christopher Pike
Oh,
series.
no, we haven't yet.
I liked it. It reminds me a lot of OG series,
Really.
which it should, since that's the precursor.
The only thing I didn't like about it is they changed the guy who played Spock. The guy who played Spock in Discovery did
Yeah.
a really good job, and it's a different guy now. But yeah, whatever. It'll never be perfect. And I thought the same thing about Quinto too. But I thought after I saw the movies, I thought he did a really good job. This would help. My glasses were clean.
Oh, come on. Yeah, how's our delay over there?
I don't know, yeah, I'm still sharing it.
Okay.
It was pretty bad last
You
week.
got like worse as the night went on.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that changed because I have it plugged directly into.
Oh, you ran your cable?
I ran my cable, so we are good. We are not using any Wi-Fi or anything like that. We are straight up.
We are hardwired.
We are.
Not cooperating.
So I got 5 people watching. You got any questions or anything like that? Give an ask.
Who's watching?
I don't know. We have 5 people. I'm liking that.
It didn't say what.
So I wanted to say hi. So see who's on it.
Why? Still about 35 seconds.
All right. We got 4 people watching now. I mean, you and me and 2 other people.
Are you watching it on something?
Yeah, I'm watching on my phone here to see
Yeah.
if I can catch up with the chat, so just in case.
You use lacquer to clean your brush out?
I have never used it before. I'm a strictly acrylic kind of guy. I use isopropyl to clean it out, and then I'll put some of the Medea through it, and it works really good.
Yeah. Lacquer works good, but we're questioning and wondering if that's contributing to the blowback in the cap. As far as seals going out.
Oh, you know what? You're running lacquer thinner through there?
Yeah. Clean it.
What is the material that the O-rings are made out of?
Rubber of some kind.
That would be, if it's straight rubber, then that would be why. Yeah, it'll eat it.
Oh, okay.
Already.
Oh, God, I forgot them. I had a whole brand new box of large surgical gloves that I was going to bring and leave here.
It's all right.
Yeah.
We know where you live.
Yeah. Oh, I've got cases of them that they just, because they can't use them anymore, so I'm like, I'll take those.
What's wrong with them?
Nothing. They're just out of date.
Yeah.
Can't use them for medical purposes, but for what we do, yeah, we can't use them in EMT class, but we can use them here.
So working on the fuselage tonight, trying to get this all buttoned up. Check my seams and all that. They're a mess.
Who makes that kit?
Rebel.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
John Vermeer.
Hey, John.
Mr. H.
Welcome, Model the Mats. Thanks for chiming in.
Apologize for my pronunciation of your name.
Way to butcher it.
You are very German.
He is very German.
So how do you say his last name?
Vermeersch.
Vermeersch?
Vermeersch.
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 It took me a delay
Yeah.
to get it out of my mouth. Look at the how nice those tan wheels are.
Is that how they come out of the box?
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
It's almost like they got a brushed aluminum look to that.
I know.
Awesome.
Cool. It's not quite chrome.
It's not
but
chrome. Yeah.
It's like chromed silver, maybe.
Wow. That is cool.
I mean, they almost
You know, you hit those, like the lug nuts and all that with a little panel line wash, and that's gonna pop. That looks awesome.
Oh, hey, Ryan. Okay, so reading your question. Hey, notice when I use regular glue, the windows on the model get foggy.
Yep.
Is there any glue that I can use to make it so the windows are not foggy?
Yes.
Yes.
PVA glue,
That glue
School
or
glue.
that
the micro crystal clear,
micro crystal.
So,
which
since you're a beginner, I would recommend this. It's just clear Elmer's glue. Later on, after using that for a while, you can graduate to micro crystal clear. This stuff right
some
here.
I wish the micro crystal had a brush on the cap.
yeah,
Preach on.
yes.
So,
The only difference between that glue and the clear school glue is that has a little latex in it.
yes.
That's it.
And the cool thing about that, though, is then you can make your own windows.
Yes.
Like, if you come to the model show, I can show you my Hellcat that I made, and I have the windows in the back of it are straight up micro crystal clear. Because it was one of those things where it was put the windows in and then paint it, and I'm like going, that's not how I fly.
No.
So I painted it and then put my own windows in.
Yeah.
So hopefully that answers your question. Good question. Appreciate it.
That is a good question. Because I remember building models as a kid. That was the worst thing in the world. I tried super glue. I tried model glue. I tried it all, and it's called crazy.
Super glue's the worst.
Oh yeah, because it fumes.
Yep. And it off gases the entire time.
Yeah.
As long as you have it in there, it's gonna off gas.
Which is why it's good for finding fingerprints, but not for windows.
Yeah.
CSI, kids. Watch CSI. I actually tried it once. It actually worked.
Yeah, it's not all BS on that show.
I know. I was amazed.
The BS on that show is how funded people think like that kind of division.
Oh, they all look
police station.
cool with their sunglasses and their leather jackets, and no, it's a bunch of nerds in the lab.
No, none of them have that kind of budget.
No. But then it wouldn't be very TV friendly. Like you look at Chicago Fire, those masks that they have where it's got the long glass and then the thing is underneath. I neat idea for TV, but that would kill you in a real
Yeah. As I follow Fire Department Chronicles on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
The bald guy, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
He green screens himself into that show, and
The real funny one?
yeah. He'll green screen him in there, and it's like, you would all be dead by now, or fired immediately after this was over.
It's so funny. I watched Backdraft the other day, and you know, I actually own those movies. I love them. They're great, but I can't watch them anymore because I'm like, oh, you're dead.
Yep,
You're dead. Because they go in, they don't even have any like bunker pants on. They got the coat.
Respirators on
It's
half the
open.
time.
Yeah, no OBAs or SCBAs. The jackets are open. No pants. They're dead. Come on.
Well, it's also a movie that's been how long ago?
90s.
Okay. I joined the fire service. Was it in the 90s? No. Was it? No.
Older?
I think it's newer. Maybe I'm thinking of Ladder 49. Anyway, I joined the fire
Ladder
service in
49.
2010.
Okay.
I actually like Ladder 49 a little bit better. Except for the end. It's a tearjerker. Because they
Yeah,
could have
I-
saved it.
Kurt
Just
Russell's
saying.
acting's never impressed me, so as far as Backdraft goes, it isn't my favorite.
I need putty when you get a chance.
Putty. What kind of putty do you
Like I got a
Filler or
filler. Like somebody at Revell really dropped the ball and put 3 injection pin marks on this little. Is that sprue goo?
That's thicker
Okay.
screw.
Okay. Let's see how. Is it pretty thin?
No, that stuff's
it's
thick.
thick, yeah.
Mine is like
Backdraft 91.
mine's like liquid
That
concrete.
came out when I joined the Navy. Okay. I'm gonna stop now. I'm showing my age.
You know, they made a Backdraft 2 not too long ago.
Yes, I watched it. Don't bother.
Yeah. I was like,
Not
why are you leeching
in
off the name of
Impressed. And it was whatever Baldwin brother was in it.
Yeah. Steven. maybe.
Yeah, I think it was Steven. But he was older. He was a firefighter. And then it was the son of Bull,
Yeah.
the little kid. Yeah, he was a firefighter, but he was, you know, he was a rebel without a clue. Yeah, not
The
impressed.
wild.
Yeah, not impressed. I had high hopes, but I should have
It
known
was one
better.
of those I was like straight to DVD or straight to streaming. So
I think
knew
so.
It wasn't gonna be
Yeah,
good.
I think so. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, that's yeah. Alright.
Alrighty. We'll let that all dry off for a while. You guys got any more questions? Ask up.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
About a cord and a half.
About a cord and a half. That's about right. You woodchuck, stop chucking my wood. Love that commercial. I love that commercial.
So Ryan, what are you gonna think about entering into the model contest? If you're still on. I love Revell's pilots because they're all the same. No matter what you
They
get,
are.
they are the same,
They are.
and they're always missing their arm.
Matter of fact, yeah, they're all missing an arm.
Yes.
Well, yeah, you gotta move it.
Yes.
So I bet you they look like they're sailors too. So let's take a look. I had John F. Kennedy. He was actually in there. They had him modeled, and it was close. It down, but I lost him.
Oh.
I think the Carbon Monster ate him. But I love this guy. He's just like, I don't know.
What am I doing?
I don't know. So actually, I need some advice because I need to put some rope on here,
Okay.
and I don't know. I can't see. I don't know if I have the right wire for this proper scale, and then I have to flake it out. Like whenever they do line in the Navy, they do it in that big circle, and I don't know how to. I tried to do it the other night with a piece of wire,
Okay.
and it failed utterly miserably. It was horrible because I want to put it like right here off to the side
Okay.
because there's going to be stanchions from here to there, and then there's guy lines here that I'm going to have to do with, I think, either thread or some thicker string, but yeah.
Alright, so you want the body
See, that's the stuff that I use.
Okay.
He has a F4U4 Corsair he might enter, or he might just go look around the contest.
Gotcha. Got that.
Ooh, that would be good for my stanchion because the thread is too thin. What is this? Stainless steel, nylon coated.
Got that.
That might do it.
Here's clear stretch.
No, I don't want that.
Okay.
But this
Or now, so not now on fishing line.
would be. What is this? Is this beading wire? Where's my phone? I'm gonna get me some of this.
Looks like
Michael's.
the back.
Well, it says Schaefer's, but they
No.
might have it at Michael's too.
Yeah.
Looks like the back.
I've built my fair share of
Back
some
is quite.
Corsairs.
Me too. My favorite World War II airplane.
I have in my cases right now. Let's see.
Basically, that's what I'm.
1, 2, 3. I got 3 Corsairs in my cases.
Number on this.
Well, that's like the original
Yeah.
And
That's
then I have
like
another one
from
in the
from the
box.
movie.
That's like the Heritage Edition
Yeah.
paint trim package that you can get on the new ones. But when I first got it, I was just going to do plain blue with black stripes. And
Good kit.
Mm-hmm.
Very good kit.
So yeah, so I have that one.
That's the Goodyear one with the big bubble underneath the. Oh no, it's not.
No.
Because there's a Goodyear version that's got the chin is a little bit more butted out, and there's actually a nacelle. It's a radar dome in the right, or in the starboard wing.
Cool.
I don't know why I know that. I'm such a nerd.
You know your stuff.
I know my stuff. I know my Corsairs. It really is one of my favorite airplanes of all time.
Oh, let's see what else we got going on.
The original XF4 was actually a straight-winged airplane.
Can't imagine that.
I know, right? But they wanted to put that big 12-foot long Hamilton standard prop on it, and it kept hitting the ground when it would take off. So instead of making a shorter prop, they just bent the wing. Tell me that wasn't a government operation.
Yeah, no.
Oh, they're pretty sturdy. And it ended up straight, far out. The judges will love it. It's straight. Making sure my guns are staying straight. They are. Good, good.
Can't talk.
I know.
Concentrating.
It's the most boring live stream ever. Why are they being so quiet?
You don't understand. If I move, it'll scoot.
I was
John
watching.
asked, "What's a good beginner plane?"
Ooh,
Ooh, yeah. Good question.
Mustang?
Yeah, let's see. Depends on how big you want it.
Right.
Now, 172nd Mustang, 148 Mustang, those are both pretty good. P-51 Mustang, by the way.
Yeah.
Spitfires are pretty good. Hurricanes are pretty good, especially from Airfix, the newer ones.
Yeah, the Airfix stuff's not bad. What's the jet? The Century jet with the tip tanks on it. Is it the P-30? No, not the P-30. The P-80, the Shooting Star.
Oh, yeah.
That would be
That'd be
relatively,
okay. So,
you know. But honestly, the Mustang. My sister built a Mustang. If she'd never built a model in her life, it actually turned out pretty good. So, yeah. Basic. I mean, there's plenty of reference material for it. So I would say probably Mustang. Spitfire's a close second. That's why Airfix is British anyway, so they're gonna, of course, they're gonna go with the Spitfire to begin with.
and you can always go with a snap together to start off.
Yep.
So, on the YouTube channel, I have a how to pick a good model. I think it's on skill levels. You can watch that, and that'll give you a little more idea behind it as well. Like, share, and subscribe.
Visit YouTube University. That's what I did. YouTube, you just type in "how do I build a model, a scale model," and you will find a bunch of videos, including his.
All right. See, John, the first plane. Let's see. That was Ryan saying that was P-51 172nd from Airfix.
Yep.
It was relatively easy. Yep.
And don't be afraid of the snap together ones either. Just because they're snap together doesn't mean they're not a good kit.
Yeah.
And you can glue those. So if you build one and then build it again, glue it. See if you like the glue part. And some of the snap together kits are
Really good.
engineered pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Airfix.
Yeah.
The new Airfix stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
And they're in red boxes. You can't miss
Can't
an
miss 'em.
Airfix.
Matter of fact, don't they have the beginner's kits? It comes with the paint, the brushes, the glue. It's got everything in the box,
Yeah.
including the kit. So
And you can throw the glue away because it looks like this, and
Yeah.
it's absolute garbage.
it's garbage. Use this.
That's gotta be-
I guarantee you, if you get
That's-
Tamiya extra thin, you'll never ever use another model glue ever again. Where's my camera?
Yeah, right.
Or you can
Just-
put it in the booth.
I
Oh, yeah,
almost
put it in
did
the
that
put it-
before I closed the lid. That would have been horrible.
Yeah, put it in the booth cam. See in the booth cam. Let's see, hit the booth cam. Booth cam. There we go. Booth cam. You can see it right there.
Once you use that, you will never ever use any other glue ever again. I promise you.
Yep.
I've got like 4 bottles of this stuff.
I was gonna say this whole, with the overhead cam and the booth cam and this way.
I'm surprised it's not showing. Oh, it is not. It is showing up there.
Yeah.
So there's one facing us.
This one here.
Oh crap! I'm all over the place.
Yeah. Then you got that one there facing down.
That's the okay.
That's
and then
overhead and booth cam.
The mighty
right there.
booth cam.
Yes. So.
What is the book?
And just by doing that, I'm eating
molded
up.
it perfectly to where I don't.
I'm
fall
eating up
too
20% of the
fast.
CPU speed.
I think you need a new laptop, buddy. You should have a dedicated computer just for this.
Well, let's see. Ryan is currently using Mr. Cement Deluxe Glue.
Yeah,
Good.
that's
good stuff.
like the equivalent
Yeah.
to Tamiya.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit more expensive, but
Yeah. Where did you get it from, Ryan?
probably Mark Twain. I'm not finding it anywhere else.
Spur Brothers has
Yeah.
has the full line of that.
Yeah, Andy's Hobby Headquarters has it too. Not a fan of the Mr. Model stuff though. Other than their, what's the filler, the stuff in the jar.
Mr. Servicer.
Oh, love that stuff.
Yeah, I got all 3 grades of that.
I
use
love that
periodically.
stuff.
You can actually airbrush that.
I know. I would. Oh, I can't even imagine trying to clean up my airbrush after that though.
You gotta use a lacquer.
Do you?
Yeah.
You actually can use that on armor to make cast metal. You dab it on there. You thin it because you can thin it with X20. You can thin it with alcohol.
Right.
And you dab it on to an armor model, and it gives that cast metal finish to it.
Oh wow.
Gives it the bumpy kind of
Mine says he built 2 planes, finishing up a 3rd, which is
Nice.
the B-25 Mitchell.
I built that one.
And he says he got the Mr. Cement from Hobby Lobby, $4.
Okay.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
B25 Mitchell. Let's see. Can I find one of them in my stash?
I bet you it's the
Oh,
Rebel
let's see.
version.
We got an Airfix one.
Yeah.
We got old school monogram. Got that at the
Wow.
model show. This has seen better days.
Yes.
So. Oh yeah, and here's a 72nd P51 Mustang.
Oof.
Hey, I'm not having any problem with my Italary one that I'm building.
Italari. How are we saying it today?
I say Italary.
It's Italari.
What'd you do?
Yeah, I just dropped it over here.
I heard crunch.
Nah.
No carpet monsters here.
But we have concrete floor that destroys things for
Yeah,
you too.
that's true. I love the argument that you guys were having last week about that.
So,
And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's all bad. Not a fan.
so what I'm doing here is I'm scrape cleaning these seam lines on these missiles.
The little scriber thingy.
Yep.
Cheating.
Not cheating.
Using the tools.
I'm using the tools that when I was like, oh hey, these work pretty good. That's Citadel. That was a scrape.
Right. Yeah, those are my babies. I baby the heck out of them.
Yeah.
These things are so sharp.
Yeah. Don't cut cable ties with them.
No, I have. These have never cut metal ever, and they never will. I have 3 others at home that I use that for. Oh, and by the way, they're really good for toenails too. Just saying. I'm a multi-use kind of guy. Just be aware that if you start into this hobby, it is an addiction. As Uncle Night Shift likes to say, build models, don't collect them.
I collect them.
Yeah, you collect them. I do too. I do too. Who knew you could get addicted to plastic?
Yeah.
And if you ever find a girl like mine, she's an enabler. Oh yeah, she's like, can we go to Shavers? I'm like, no. She goes, why not? I was like, because I'll buy something. She goes, so.
So after the broadcast, boys, I'll take a picture of my stash so you can see what I have waiting in the wings.
No pun intended.
Yes.
We'll come up with a signal. Caw-caw, caw-caw. We have bees, you idiot.
What movie is that from?
Ah, name that movie.
That's right. Yeah.
Really?
I know. I've seen it. I
I
probably
know.
own it, but I haven't seen it.
Did you guys
recently.
actually watch the show? Galaxy Quest.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes. I have it. It's upstairs.
Guy Rock Ingersoll. I love that movie.
The craziest thing is my eye doctor is Dr. Lazarus.
Oh no!
And I so want him to autograph it for
No
me.
kidding.
Yes.
No kidding.
Be like, would you like autograph
By
this?
Grabthar's hammer. I will fix your leg.
It's a demon rock monster. It doesn't have any vulnerable spots.
I'm doing pretty good with the pig thing.
The pig lizard.
The
yeah.
pig lizard. See, you managed to get your shirt off again.
You know, they have a model kit of the NCA protector.
They do
Yeah,
not.
they do. Yeah.
I
Just
saw
like the
it
one
at-
that what's his name was building in the movie.
and
Oh,
saw it at
man.
Mark Twain.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yep. Might see it at the model show.
And it wasn't horribly expensive.
Right. So one of the things you'll always hear me talk about is Flory model sanders,
Oh,
and
God.
these are my
Here it
favorite
goes.
kind of sanders. And the reason why is that they are designed for plastic and they're self-cleaning. So all I gotta do is just rub this on a, have my little spare paint thing here, and see it's all gunked up with plastic.
Oh,
2 passes,
As I use one right now.
all gone. Yeah.
it's beautiful. You can't see it.
It's beautiful, but you can't
It's
see it.
beautiful.
This
The
piece-
sunrise is
I do-
awesome. Too
I
bad
do
you can't
not
see.
have to mask this to paint it orange.
You don't?
No.
That's a beautiful thing.
It is.
All the trim that goes on here is separate.
It covers it up.
The only thing I'll have to mask is the hood.
Oh wow, nice.
And the roof, I believe. It goes to the roof. Yeah, the hood, the roof, and the trunk.
To the roof.
And it's just a single stripe. So I don't have to worry about spacing. I just gotta get the thickness correct. And bing, ba, boom.
Oh, I
This
didn't
makes
know
me
we
so
could play that
happy.
game. Me and Lou used to do that all the time. We'd be setting up a show. We'd play. We called it Movie Line. You had 3 guesses.
Okay.
And he actually got me with I couldn't believe I forgot this movie either, but I'm just enjoying a little food on our time.
An hour. I'm not gonna remember that one.
Mr. Hyde. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Mr.
Spicoli.
Spicoli. Dude, that was my skull. I'm so wasted. Oh, wait a minute. PG, sorry. PG.
Hey, we got 5 people watching. Hey, drop a line in the chat. Say hi.
Alright, so I think.
This is Mom with the Mats with our special guest tonight,
Jim.
Jim.
Jimbo. Anybody call you Jimbo?
All the time.
It's hard not to.
Just don't call me Jimmy.
James.
Well, that's my legal name. I don't like it when people call me that in the car because it makes me feel like a chauffeur.
I'm James.
Home, James. Home, James. Come on. No, there was 1, 2, well, more than. There's only a select few people on the planet that are actually allowed to call me Jimmy, and they're related to me by birth. So, God rest her soul. Yeah, she called me Jimmy. My sister called me Jimmy, still does. My dad called me Jimmy. My grandfather used to say, "Hey, there's Jimmy. Take anything you give me." Every time. God rest his soul. Thank you, Grandpa. Grandpa was the one that got me into this to begin with. Bought me my first model kit ever.
Nice.
Believe.
And then we got you back into it.
Oh no! I started watching it again like a long time ago, but yeah, I have way too many hobbies. I really do.
16 and 17. Trying to find all the body parts, but it's hard to tell which ones.
you laughing at me?
No, I'm laughing at me.
Oh.
Because I'm gluing this wheel together.
Okay. Been there, done that.
I'm gluing this wheel together. I don't need to.
Just getting some practice.
Yeah, practice.
Yay!
For the spare parts bin.
So, gluing a wheel together, and I got aftermarket wheels I can use on it. So, good planning.
See, that means your stash is way too big. If you don't even know what,
Well, that was sitting right here in front of me.
photo etch and all that, because I've got a bunch of models that have got photo etch in it, and I'm like, I think I need some more. I think I did actually buy doubles of it one time. No, don't stick yet. Don't stick yet. Come on. Oh, going straight.
Oh, alright. Have I ever thought about doing this for an elective? I have. It'd be really cool.
Oh, I joined a class for that. I win.
I would really like to give it a try.
It's funny you say that, because in my high school at Windsor, we had a modeling club.
Yeah, I thought about maybe doing it as a club as opposed to doing it as an elective.
What was really nice about it is that if you talk to like hobby shops like Shavers, Mark Twain, that sort of thing, a lot of them will actually sponsor where you can get like the Airfix beginner kits. They'll get you a bunch of them, and then you can do them as a class. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It is an art form, evidently. Who knew?
Yeah. Yeah, if you went to... We could have taken our stuff to the Washington Town and Country Fair and
Sold it.
And no, we could have put it into the arts and crafts section under sculpture. So we are actually sculptors.
Sculptors.
Yes.
I am removing plastic
Yeah. Yeah.
from plastic
Yeah.
to make it look like how I want it to.
I mean, that's how they used to do the stone cutting. They would get
Yes.
a block of marble and get rid of what's not the statue. That's kind of what we do.
Yeah,
But is it art?
it
I
is.
would say so. It's just as much a creative process as any other work.
When Tiffany painted those figures up there, she was like,
Now, see, that is art.
because that's like tone and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
And you can pick the different colors, but ours has to be... Is it art if the color's already picked for you?
Yeah, because you determine what you're going to do with it. You know, you're thinking about, putting additional line on it and stuff like that. So,
Well,
yeah.
evidently all of the PT boats back in the day were green. I'm in the Navy, or I was in the Navy, and everything we ever painted was gray. So, okay. Maybe I should just ask the internet. Where's the overhead cam? There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So, there's the front cover of the PT boat. I want people to tell me what color that is. Okay?
All right. You guys got a job now. What do you
Okay.
think? What color is that?
So, then there's this. What color is that?
Yeah, you're on a big delay.
Same boat,
Yep.
but to me, and I'm colorblind, that looks gray, doesn't it?
Okay.
Does that look gray to you?
What bit?
All of it. This is white, but I can see black and white.
All right.
Yeah. Right? Right? I did the same thing.
Orion says military green.
On the cover, yes.
Yes.
But on the side,
It's like a gray green.
Yeah, gray green.
way to sit on the fence.
It really is. I mean, I can give.
Need to paint it.
It's how they touched up the picture to put it on the box is the problem.
I'm thinking so. So the gray I was going to use, actually,
Need some RLM 71, some Dunkelgrün.
I have that.
Yeah.
I actually do. But
Dunkelgrün?
Dunkelgrün.
Dunkelgrün. That's
It's-
my German paint.
Yeah, that Dunkelgrün is what the Tigers and some of the Jag Panthers were painted. Early. No, where's your dark sea gray? I can't remember what the number is. It's XF.
Ryan said a
60
couple
something.
comments ago, I think one of the harder things for him is painting. Currently, the only thing I've painted is spray painting my Corsair blue.
Yep.
You can get a really decent paint job with what they call a rattle can.
Not me.
You can't? Really? I actually-
stripped that Chevelle twice trying to do a rattle can.
Really?
Yeah.
My first Corsair that I built when I got back into the hobby was all rattle can. I didn't have my airbrush at the time. Now, if you can get one, I highly recommend getting an airbrush. They are a game changer. I mean, what a game changer it was
Yes.
for me.
Agreed.
But you have to practice.
There is a steep
There
learning
is
curve.
a steep learning curve.
Yes.
But once you get it down, it's a game changer. It's to the point now where I'm actually, this weekend we're going to buy a big sprayer to paint the house, because I don't do brush paint so far.
You get a big old compressor.
No, this is actually an airless. They make it. It's Wagner makes it. It's a stationary model. It can hold a gallon and a half of paint that you don't even have to thin. It's got a 25-foot long cord and a real, like, it looks like my Iwata Neo, but it does like a pattern like that. Yeah, and it's
Wow.
completely airless.
Wow.
It's completely airless.
How's the build pressure?
It does it. It pumps. It's got a piston pump in it that pushes the paint, and it pushes it so fast that when it hits that small nozzle, it's only like a 515 nozzle, and when it hits it, it just yeah. No, we're removing gutters and painting trim
Yeah.
this weekend, and so that they can come in and put our new black gutters on.
Nice.
Yeah. Don't buy a house, people. You'll never ever not have work.
So, boys, if I did this as an elective, would you join it?
Yes. Oh, not me.
Talking to them too.
I know. I'm going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Let's see.
Security doing
I'm doing that.
I could break my leg and that'd be beaten going to work. I get yelled at every day.
Wow, the chat. Look how full this chat is. Military Green just showed up on the chat there.
Ryan
Yeah.
said he thinks he might wait till he's a little more experienced in modeling until he buys an airbrush.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But again, you can get a really decent paint job if you do it properly with a rattle can. It's not difficult.
And you can always do the
Yep.
hairy stick.
Yep. Can't beat a
I can't
beat a
tell you how
paintbrush.
many
Oh.
models I painted with a hairy stick,
Yeah.
aka a paintbrush. So,
I've got 2 of these full of nothing but brushes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are Tiffany's figure painted ones.
Wow.
Yeah, that's from the model show last year.
Like them.
Yeah, I bought that set too.
I'm hoping they have some figures. I want to try it.
Supposedly there's a guy that's coming that does figures. So,
That's Pappy.
yeah.
Is she painting that? Or are you painting that?
I put the.
No, are you going to
No.
or is she going to?
She's going to.
Okay.
She's going to, but I put the primer coat on for her.
That's a pretty good rendition of him, too.
Yeah.
Where did you get it? I wouldn't mind having that.
Sprue Brothers.
Really?
Yeah.
Both Ryan and John said yes, they would take it as electric.
Oh, cool. What about a club after school?
Getting kids to stay after school? I think you're asking a lot. For 7th graders? Really? I like your style, though. I like where your mind's going with that.
That's the only reason I stay after work.
Teach what? Yeah. I think I shoot pool because I like pool.
It started out that way.
Originally, but then I found out there was beer there, and I'm like, all right, I'm done. Actually, I'd rather play pool and not drink beer, to be honest with you.
You play better.
There are some people that would argue against that, but Actually, I'm holding my own this year. It's, I guess after playing since 2005, I better be good. Otherwise, what the heck am I doing? Sorry.
Gentle is the plan.
Especially with this small. Yeah. It's a lot like you got to use that edge right there.
Right. But
It's
you can
kinda
also
flat, but-
right. Yeah, do it at a little bit of an angle, and then you can also you can actually use the tip too.
Okay.
So same kind of thing.
Oh, like
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you can do that. And then if you have any kind of curve, you can also move it down further into it where it has got that little bit of a curve to it.
Right.
And then you can do that too without, you keep the curve and then without blasting it completely flat.
Right.
So.
There's a learning curve with that too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
Saw a guy at Miniature Market using these. Because he was doing...
Well, it's from Citadel, so that would be for their figures.
Right. So he was doing like a whole like table full of Space Marines for Warhammer, and was like, you know, every little seam of plastic off it.
Yeah.
He was able to do it. And I've also used it on my metal minis too.
Really?
So,
It'll do metal and
Also
doesn't
metal, too.
damage the edge?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Ryan says, although inexperienced middle schoolers with glue and paint might not go so well, so I would think I would rather do a club. People who are more serious about the model.
Nice. All right.
Well, don't eat the glue. Although some of the paste isn't bad. I don't think you have that. Oh no. Okay, good. I don't think you had that problem so much in 7th grade. At least I hope not. Are you serious? Never mind. Never mind.
That's the reason why I turned.
Oh. I stand corrected. Alrighty.
Well, Ryan, good idea. I will. I'll see if I can talk to Mrs. Smith about it and see if I, you know, it'd be kind of cool to have a little model club.
What's the name of the school?
St. Albert Road.
The Modeling with the Mats Club.
Yeah.
You have to model, you have to be in school, and you have to have the name of Matt.
Or have Matt as your teacher.
Or have Matt as your teacher.
Right.
So do you have your students call you by your first name?
No.
Yeah, the first time I called my mother Lorraine, I thought I was going to throw up. It still sounds weird. And she's been dead 7 years. It still sounds weird. Ravel. Why? When was this kit made? Oh, 1987.
What about 1987?
That's
How
when
was
this kit was made.
No, it wasn't.
Copyright. Oh, it's copyright
That's
1987.
that's when the instructions might have been printed.
Maybe. This is definitely like a six. I mean, look at these instructions.
Yeah.
These have got to be from the 60s
Yeah. So,
or the 70s.
but let's
The molds have got to be from the 60s or 70s.
go to Scalemates. Let's take a look.
You need to see the front of the box.
No. Let's see. Rebel. GT109 is
Because I know they just retooled it.
in 2020, actually.
Yeah.
Looks like there it is
that's
right there. New box in 2020.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. So, let's see. New box, new box, new box, new decals, new box, rebox, new box, new box, new decals, new box,
Same molds.
new box, new box, new box, new box, new tool. 1963.
I told you, it had to have been 60s. I knew it.
1963. So, there you go.
And you know what's funny? I bought this kit at Michael's last year.
Yes. The molds from 1963.
Oh, yeah. Which is why I'm having to sit here.
You are hot and sweaty.
This is why I'm having to sit here and scrape. Oh man, I don't like it when they whisper. That scares me. I'm frightened.
Nah, I have you brain. Oh, did you bring the Mustang tonight?
Huh?
Did you bring the Mustang?
I drive it every day.
Oh, okay.
She's out in front.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna go say hi to my car?
I saw it.
Just call her Glennis. She loves that. Named her after old Chuck Yeager's Mustang. Because I'm an airplane nerd.
Oh, hey John, welcome back.
So all the people that are on there now are all your students?
I think so. There's 5 people
Nice.
watching. So I like seeing that. So,
You know what we don't see a lot of in the modeling world? Female modelers.
right.
And what a shame that is.
Totally
There's
agree.
one, she's a Brit. God, I wish I could. Jay Genesis is her YouTube channel. She's really good at using kitchen foil as bare metal on aircraft.
What?
Yeah,
No way.
yes. She actually takes glue and sprays it through an airbrush, cuts it into pieces, and then burnishes it down, and it looks amazing.
Wow.
Yeah,
My mom's a female model.
Yeah, she is.
yeah, she is.
And she does good with her when she does the figures. Maybe next year.
She got one going this year.
No, not this year.
Old Pappy's not gonna be done by then.
No. So, John, would you be interested in a model club at school? One of my students.
You know, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. That's probably above your pay grade, isn't it?
No.
You know the song? Dude? Far out. Cool. Good to see some things don't die. Nice. That's where I learned it too.
Yes, that's Aiden. You want to say hi to him?
Aiden's a modeler.
Yep, Aiden's a modeler.
Builds dinosaurs. Amongst other things.
He was going to do a car model this year, but we just ran out of time on it.
You don't have a model going this year?
Well, I did, but I didn't have time to finish it because of the sports.
Yeah. That's alright.
I think
Darn
yes, you would
sports.
join the club.
Darn the sports.
Yeah. He said, John said, sup, Aiden.
Sub.
Alright, I think all the parts that need to be blue are blue.
Alright.
How many coats?
Two, and then a toucher upper, and 2.
Oh. Tiffany's on.
I know I can't see the
Technically,
blue,
the
but
small
I dig that color.
Technically, the small ones, those two are just one.
That is an incredibly unique shade of gray.
I
dig it.
It's a sky blue. The paint coat on it.
Yeah.
X14.
X14. Which is the gloss, if
Yeah.
it doesn't have the F on it.
Yeah.
It's a gloss.
That's gonna look. Once you get a couple of coats of clear on it, that's gonna pop.
What?
Wet sand it. Do you do that?
I did. I wet sand it. I put clear on it. Wet sand it. All the little specks out of it, and then I'll redo the clear.
So were you able to do that with the Pledge?
Yeah.
Really?
You have to be very careful
You gotta
because
be
the
a light
water.
hand. Yeah.
The water.
Because
will
it's
dissolve
water
it.
soluble. Yeah.
Which is nice if you want to get little specks out.
Yeah.
You just dab it on there.
Yeah.
And
But I had like 1500 grit, which is actually too much. And the first time I did it, thank God it didn't have the decals on. Because I did my first coat of clear with no decals.
Tiffany
and
says,
then-
"Hey Lou."
Who does?
Tiffany.
Oh.
And
It's like texting when you both are sitting on the couch together.
kind of. My
He's annoying.
routine with paint, I put the top coat on, they'll take paper towel and sand it with that.
Just a normal paper towel?
'Cause that's what grit is that, Matt?
16,000.
Paper or the
Paper towel.
really?
Paper towel is 16,000 grit.
Does it matter the brand?
Yeah.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
But like you'll see on the sides here, it's all rough.
Yeah, right here too. It's getting a little.
You take paper towel, it'll
Get rid of that orange peel off of there.
most of it.
Cool, man.
And
That's the
then-
one thing about paint with an airbrush. It's really hard to get rid of. It's always going to do a little bit of that
Yep.
orange peel. I don't know how they prevent it in real cars when they gun it that way.
Probably some sort of chemical that they add to the
I
paint.
bet you they do like a leveler. Don't they do like leveler or? I bet if you were to use like Mr. Leveler thinner, it would probably help. Do you use the flow aid when you, or do you just pour it right out of the pot, don't you? No?
So now working on my schnook here and putting in the
The
side guns and the shell catchers. What do you call a spent round? Say a spent round. The brass. What do you call the
The brass.
The brass. Okay.
cartridge.
The cartridge. Yeah, there we go. It's got a cartridge catcher on it, so I got that. There's gonna be 4 of them on here.
You know I'm gonna get this backwards. Come on. Uh-oh. I think I might have screwed up.
That's never a good sign or sound.
I know. Well, I don't know how much you can see it, but I thought there was going to be something else that was going on top of this. There's not.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah. Crap.
Alright.
Sprue goo to the rescue. The hard part is I'm going to have to sand around these really fiddly guns. That makes me nervous.
What? Do what?
Oh, I forgot. I'm way over here. It doesn't make for good TV. stuff.
Here, show.
Don't touch anything else.
It's not even close to being finished.
Let's see.
I found my car.
It's almost a shame they don't build themselves.
Well, what fun would that be?
Right. See, that's when me and Lou were flying the remote control cars, I was the builder. To me, taking that big old box of wood and turning it into an actual flyable aircraft was the most awesome thing in the world. Lou hated building.
Yeah.
To the point where he just like, can you do this for me? Sure.
You were the builder, he was the crasher.
Well, no, I was the crasher. That's how I got my nickname. That's why they call me Low Fly.
Here's Aiden's. He wants to
That looks like a Caprice Classic.
It is.
Cop car?
Yeah.
Cop car?
Cop car.
5-0. You should paint it red and do it like fire chief. Not a cop, do the fire chief.
We're putting, like, what are we putting on it?
He wants to rust it, so that's why it's in the red already.
Yeah.
So
I'm actually going to be doing that to my Christine.
It's gonna be like a crash.
Nice.
yeah. Did we tape that down? We did tape that down. I thought so. Nice sit.
Are you going to use the old chipping method, hairspray, and...
I don't know. We'll wait and see.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not working. So I'll have to. I think the batteries are dead in it, and we can't get to the batteries. So
Yeah, I got that model of Christine. I think it's an MPC model that I got it for Christmas or my birthday or something for my buddy Romy. And I actually rewatched the movie, and the scene where Arnie first sees her, she's in the field, she's all rusted out and tore up. That's how I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna put it in the field with the tall grass and everything.
wow,
So
she
it's
says,
gonna be
"Wow,
a diorama then, or
there's a significant delay." She says.
Yes.
Oh. Hey, we gotta see where we gotta go on it.
I see the rock.
What? Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna put some 40 model rust on it too.
There you go.
Yeah. So.
That stuff, I know that you're a big pusher of the flory stuff, but I use that wash. I love it. I did that on the Tomcat, and it turned out so good.
All right. Let's see. We completed all of that right there.
Man, your screws go fast.
What?
That's already hard. Okay. Get my Flory model sanding stick here. Actually, nope, that's the wrong one. That one there, if you can't tell, has been used on like 4 models already. It actually is coming apart. So I need to cut the end off and keep using it.
All right. We got that.
as we all do.
As we all do. Pretty soon it'll be like that big, you know, like when you're in school and you got the little nubby pencil, because it's your favorite pencil and you don't want to get rid of it.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so we got that put in there and that put in there.
My friend stuck one of those circles in the pencil sharpener and worked the pencil sharpener.
I stuck one in my eye once. Probably shouldn't have told you that. I bounced it off a bulletin board and went boom, right in my eye.
Is that why you're colorblind?
No. No, I'm colorblind because when I worked at a company called Container Corp out in Fenton, and I was in charge of the paint booth out there, and they made 55-gallon drums for the food service.
Okay.
And my dumb butt went into the paint booth because I thought it was turned off, and somebody turned it on. Oops. got paint in my eye. Not a fun day.
Is that a going to the hospital thing?
Yeah. I mean, they got me pretty quick, and I was able to. But then after that, my color vision started to go.
Go.
Yeah.
So you weren't born colorblind?
No.
Okay.
No. So I have seen color, but it's been so long now that I don't even, and it's tough to describe color to somebody who's, that been along. The best explanation I ever saw of it was, you ever seen the movie Mask? Remember that movie?
Yeah.
He described color to a blind girl. Blue is like ice. Red is like fire. It's heat, it's warm. It was just a neat description of what he did. And well, you're sitting in the captain's chair now. You got to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to build
Hey.
now.
Got that one. You got to cut out that one. You got to cut out that one. Yep. All right, hold on to the piece so it doesn't go flying off. Oh wow.
Did it go flying off?
It's all coming together.
That's amazing.
Here, which gray is darker than the other?
This.
That's darker.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Is like if I look at black and white, like I know that
Am I
this
in
is
frame
white.
there, Matt?
What?
Am I in frame?
No.
Why is it so tiny?
Hold on. Yeah, you are.
There.
Yeah, here, let me go booth cam so everybody can see.
It does look good.
There we go.
I feel like professional YouTubers.
All right, there's the.
And then there'll be an orange stripe about the width of this all the way back.
Now is that a decal, or are you gonna have to mask that
I'll
up?
have to mask it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, don't do it as a decal.
The kit didn't come with.
Oh no, it came with,
with black, white, red, and blue, I believe.
Yes.
That turned out really well.
All right, let's give you a. Here we go.
So far, so good.
John's got to go, but he'll be on later.
All right, see you, John.
What time is it?
It's almost 9.
No,
8:45.
It's not as late as I thought.
Yeah.
I think that being said, I think I can chill for a while and work on the plane.
Okay.
What did you do on the plane?
I started sanding started doing the Sparrow missiles.
Did you glue holes together?
No.
Top and bottom sections? No.
Oh yeah, I did.
It's called the fuselage.
Yes, I did glue that.
The holes.
That was a train wreck.
Dad,
Was a train wreck? Oh,
Yeah.
that bad.
Yeah.
Can I change the camera?
Not yet. So this is all. I can get it to match up for nothing, so that's why it's all filler through there. That's okay.
You're going to have some sanding in your future.
Oh yeah, sanding. This side's perfect. I gotta put a little more on the side, but yeah. For me, the left side is fine. The right side is, like I said, a train wreck.
I like that they did the recess panel lines.
Mm-hmm.
That the B50 or B50, the B25 that built had raised. So I had to sand them all down, and then I had to rescribe the whole thing.
That did go
Yikes.
fine.
I know, that's why we hold on to them, remember?
Found it.
I got it.
I wanna do it.
No! You gonna sit here? There we go.
We'll make you famous.
Let's see. Let's see, so we put in that, so... Oh, what's that? We'll stay on till, probably till about 9:30
Ish.
Sorry, this I got to
Don't you
clean the
have
orange
that?
out of the
Don't
brush.
until like 12
Alright, and that's gonna turn around. So the little dots go in the front. Go that way.
I think You're like you guys stay until like 11.
That's during the school year, or that's during the summertime.
That's during the school year? Well, I think this is the school year.
Right. Or actually, let's see.
Trust me.
Switch
It doesn't
spots.
get any
That
better
one
even
goes
when
there.
you become an adult. Then you got to go to work
Every day.
every day.
I have to go to work 5 days. My dad doesn't have to go to work every day.
Yeah,
He has
dude.
to work every day.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
has to go to work.
Not really.
Why?
You have free time. You're not working this weekend.
Well, not this weekend,
You're
but
going to a retreat.
yeah, I'm going on a retreat, so
So this
sand off that.
Retreat for the horde. Yeah, but even when you're off,
I'm
you
still
gotta
working.
work.
Well, I do that. I still have homework when I'm off.
I'm always a little off.
I'm always off.
I know, that's why I like you. Just a little off. I like that.
No, I'm always
Little off kilter. You know what that means?
So, yeah.
Little off kilter. You're a little cattywampus. You don't speak redneck? Alright, I don't blame you.
What?
Eh.
You're redneck. You have a red neck.
I know.
Your neck is.
Oh no, your dad's not a redneck.
You get
No.
the AT ready. So you're gonna doctor it up and take and enter it.
Yeah.
The ATST?
Yeah.
What I say?
AT-AT. That's the four-legged
That's
one.
the four-legged.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
for 20 points, what do they stand for?
All terrain armored transport.
That's the AT-AT. And then ATST?
All terrain scout transport.
Scout transport. Man, I am a nerd.
Sky transport.
Sky transport.
Where did you put it?
Right there. Got a little-
So another little bit of trivia. You know, you've heard of the TIE fighter.
Yeah.
You know what TIE stands for?
Tyler.
No. Twin Ion Engines.
That's correct.
Isn't it TY?
No, it's
TIE.
TIE.
There you go.
T?
That was a little more fiddlier, so that's why.
Yep, stand for Twin Ion Engines.
It goes right there.
And womp rats are about 2 meters.
I like swamp rats.
That's down. That's down. Stay. Yep.
No, it's not. I like swamp rats.
How do you think? I've been to his museum. When
There you go.
Big Daddy Don Garlics called the swamp rat?
Big Daddy who?
Don Garlics? Drag racer? Come on, you're a car guy. You don't know that? Wow.
Racing doesn't really do anything for me.
Really? You're not a NASCAR fan? Oh, I had you pegged for a NASCAR fan.
4 hours of guys driving around in circles. Plus, I'm guaranteed to see some wrecks every now and then. I'm like,
That's why you watch F1.
yeah.
It's real short. It's about an hour long.
I don't. They
67.
won't let me watch F1.
I
My
love it.
appeal is strictly on the beauty of the muscle car.
Alright,
Isn't
so
The Rock in F1?
hurry up. Need to cut that out now?
Doesn't The Rock have what?
No.
Gotta cut that off.
No, F1 is
Cut
Formula
off from
1.
there. And remember, hold on to the piece when you're cutting it. Right.
Where do I get it?
I did watch that movie, was it Rush? It was
With Chris Hemsworth in it?
yeah, one of the Hemsworths about Niki Lauda and his arch nemesis, can't remember his name, but he's their F1 driver. It's a pretty good movie. It was Ron
There hasn't-
Howard directed.
Are you talking about Driven with
No.
with
Cut off that
Burt
little piece there.
Reynolds and
No,
yeah.
That, like,
way
little
newer.
sort of that right there.
well, within the last 10, 15
And then that's gonna go up in there. So let's look, see what it says.
No, I have found that, especially with F1, there's been maybe
Okay, so
Right now, there's only one American in the field of 22 drivers. Mick Schumacher, the only one.
Yep.
Now, there used to be some others, but is it Bobby Rahal did F1 for a while,
Push it
and
down.
then moved to
Push
Indy.
down. Push down on it. There you go.
And Mario is not a American. Mario,
He's Italiano.
he's Italiano.
Alright, now we
And
do
then
the
this-
back
Who's
cage.
better, Mario or Luigi?
Mario. Luigi's
Who's the
kind of
best?
slow.
Okay.
Mario or every other Mario character?
Okay, I get to use a razor saw now.
I'm
No.
a toadstool kind of guy. Not gonna
I
lie.
like
Can
you.
you move the model into the camera view?
Sorry.
There.
I know I keep forgetting I'm on camera.
Yeah, there you go.
What?
I don't even
Mom
think
wanna
it's
see
sure I
it.
click.
Right there.
See the,
Mom texted me. Okay,
Why
so
do
Alright, looks like
'Cause of the
stripe
delay.
is as
Okay.
wide
I feel like Mom's screaming.
okay.
as the space
Nope.
in
Oh wait,
between.
that's not speech.
No. You're gonna cut that off. Then you're gonna cut that
I
off.
feel special.
Okay. So we're gonna lay it down. There you go. Soft pressure.
Saw someone tell you wrong. Come on. Let's get in stock.
That should be fairly simple to do. Should
You have got to be kidding me.
Let's do.
What?
put this on the dryer. Instructions.
I did it!
You did it. No, don't scrape with that. Don't scrape with that. Okay, don't, because I said don't scrape with that.
Because that's really sharp and you cut your face off.
Yeah.
How would that
Okay, now you're gonna cut out to the
go
piece.
like a lot?
Okay, it could. So we're gonna cut that piece off now.
That doesn't physically make sense. How?
Oh, there we go.
Don't break, please don't break.
So that's what we do. So take it and flip it around.
I can't
Okay.
reach it. I have short stubby arms like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Come on. Come on.
That's how you learn.
What?
Nothing. I'm waiting. I'm watching you do what you
Get
do.
done, man.
Dad,
You
what
should've been
did
done
you
by now.
say? Dad, what did you say?
He didn't say nothing.
Totally. I totally
Totally.
didn't see him whisper.
Totally. All right. Do you have your exit buddy?
That's what I thought, Mom.
Yeah. It's because I thought it was TY Fighter 2.
Nope.
TIE.
TIE.
Yeah.
Twin Ion Engine. And yes, I am a nerd.
That's being a airplane nerd.
You have to understand that movie defined my generation. I was that dude
Yeah.
that went in Star Wars. Oh, when that thing came out, it ran
I
for
didn't
over
heard-
100 and something weeks.
Yeah,
The TIE Interceptor. Yeah.
I'm still.
Mr. Darth Lord Vader's TIE Fighter.
yeah.
You're gonna be mad at me, but I'm not a Darth Vader. I'm not a Star Wars fan at all.
All right.
Not for everybody.
Star Trek?
Nope. That's even worse than Star Wars.
Ooh, whoa. Slow down there, Tiger.
It's true.
Lord of the Rings?
No.
It's okay.
Have you read the books?
No.
Why not?
I've read the
Because
Harry Potter
reading.
books.
Reading is awesome.
Kids.
When you're
So?
bored,
No, you read to not be bored.
I read to get in 100.
The Hobbit? Oh, that would be right up your alley.
I've watched a little bit of it, but it was boring, so we turned it
The
off.
movie was horrible. The book was so much better. Dragon Riders of Pern? You'd like that one.
Happy Gilmore.
That's not a book. Thank
Still.
God.
Still, do you like the movie?
Ow.
Happy Gilmore? I do.
Yeah,
I love
it's
that
good.
movie. And I'm not a
There you
big
go.
Adam Sandler fan, but I do enjoy that movie.
All right, flipping
Have
upside
you
down.
watched Mr. Deeds?
I had to shoot it off Frankenstein's fat foot.
Yeah. It's gonna go down there.
I remember one part in the movie.
Build. You sit in the cabin chair, you gotta build. So when I say cabin chair, you have no clue what I'm talking about.
Yep. See, we got these like there.
Yeah,
Gonna line up
I'm
with-
trying to put them in, but they're not going again.
Wow.
Oh, right
It's
there.
so
Go, yeah.
sketchy.
Push them down. There you go.
Oh,
I got
remember
a
we
window.
were arguing about what this was
Yeah.
last time?
Yeah.
I know what that is.
What is it?
That is a smoke screen generator. I looked it up.
Nice.
Were either of you right?
No, we thought it was a fire extinguisher.
I would think
It's
that
awfully
would be
big
like
for a
a
fire
rope.
extinguisher. No, it's a smoke screen generator. Had to look it up.
Oh wait, does that
So
mean
when
like,
they're, because these boats were really small, these are torpedo launchers, so they would go up against battleships, but they're like little speedboats. So they would go up against the battleship. They'd speed, go right for it. These torpedoes come out the front. They would kick these out to the side, and they shoot a torpedo at it, and then run away. And they turn on the smoke generator so that they couldn't see them.
I don't understand why are these pointed at that one? They just
They
blow?
move.
They move.
They move. So when they want to shoot the torpedo, this part here moves out. Right? It's the Navy. They're geniuses.
Kapow.
Right? Mind blown. Mine too.
Why do you have a dual camera on?
Oh, I have the wrong one. Yep, put it back in there. There we go.
Ha.
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
Uh-oh. Where did it go?
Where did what
Never
go?
mind. I found it.
Ew.
Okay, so we got the front windshield to put in, but we're going to do that differently, remember?
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're going to do that differently. So,
Yeah. Can you put the models into the camera a little bit more?
Why is it? Nope, I'm not going to do that yet. Not going to do that yet.
there you go.
Probably shouldn't have taken that off. Dang it.
Okay.
Dang it. Oh, I was going to say, you're not scraping on that beautiful paint job.
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Is that like a group project?
What? Yeah. Matt's building one and I'm building one. Also the car, he's building one and I'm building one. All right, so
Left out. I'm down here every time. Well, I say hi,
yeah.
but I don't model everything.
Let's see.
Because that makes me go to bed.
Well, yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock though. You haven't even showered yet. Sweaty
I like that.
wet.
Mom makes me go to bed.
Yeah.
What a shame that she makes you actually go to sleep.
I don't want to go to sleep.
Why?
It's awesome.
Sleep is awesome.
I
Us
wanna-
old people love our naps. I'm just gonna say.
I feel like we deserve naps in the higher grades more than
I think
preschoolers
they should do
deserve
nap time at
naps.
work. I'm trying to get
And
them
right after lunch.
right. Oh,
My dad does
perfect
get a nap
time.
It's called
the
his plan
absolute
period.
perfect time.
You fell asleep in your plan period before.
No.
I
yes,
have.
you have.
I haven't.
I fall asleep at my
You
desk all the time.
told me. You fell asleep on the couch.
That's when I was sick.
The students are watching.
Yeah.
You can't say that when they're watching.
Yeah.
Guy.
You'll get in trouble. You should. You'll get in trouble.
That's when I was sick.
When?
Before they found out I was diabetic.
Diabetic. That's
Yeah.
a no-no word.
Alright. I'm kidding.
That's a what word?
A no-no word.
A no-no word?
A no-no word.
Okay. We gotta do the
No,
front
I
end.
hope not.
And then we gotta stop for
Whoa.
you gotta stop for tonight. So you gotta put in the
Yeah.
One student.
Mom's dropping the hammer.
so we gotta put in the front.
Dad dropping the hammer.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna stay down here.
Do we need some
In
chrome
my
pieces?
house, I'd rather have Dad drop the hammer than Mom.
Why?
My mom was a very angry Italian woman and a shoe thrower.
Did she get mad whenever you broke pasta?
My mother got mad at me all the time because I was not a very nice child.
All right, so you're
I'm not either.
these.
Oh, I disagree.
You sure about that?
Pretty sure.
So cut out
Pretty
both
sure.
those.
Have you ever seen me whenever I'm mad?
No, and that's probably why I say pretty sure.
And that's
Hold
probably
on to
a
it.
good thing.
Hold on, it'll fly across the room.
No, it won't.
No, my mother could throw a shoe from the living room, bank it off the wall,
Where though?
and hit either me
Yeah.
or my sister with about a 90% accuracy.
It's stuck.
Now, there we go. Got it.
Yeah!
She was very good at what she did.
Success, baby. Does she throw it at like a 90-degree angle? With
Yes, she would bank it off the wall and she would hit who she's aiming for.
like 120-degree, 25 power, throws it into the wind, it circles back, hits him in the face, circles back, and she catches it.
It's not a boomerang.
Some of them were. You see this dent right there?
Yeah,
You see that?
yeah.
Mom. No lie. I love you, Mom.
I learned something.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got another one on the other side that I got hit by an airplane. Yeah,
A real
knocked me out. A real airplane knocked me out.
Nah.
Yeah, I was working at the
You
airport.
did.
I was working out of Spirit of St. Louis, and I was pulling an APU on. You remember that Jetstar that floated down the highway?
Yeah.
They showed the video in '93.
Yeah.
That was one of ours.
Okay.
Mom,
That was
what did
owned
you
by
learn?
Gray Eagle Distributing,
Ah. Okay.
and the guy brought it back.
Mom,
It
what
still
did you
flies to this day. It still flies. He brought it back, and I was pulling the APU, and I was right by the engine nacelles, the dual, because it has those really cool looking dual nacelles on each side. And I pulled the APU, and the guy, my partner, was handling the plane, and he told the guy to take off, and the pilot gunned it and right in the head. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up, the plane's going down the taxiway, and my partner's over slapping me in the head, trying to wake me up.
Yeah, slap me out.
I was not happy.
Hey, what you doing?
I don't know. What am I doing?
No, you're looking at this
I don't know.
instruction
What
right
are
here.
you
Number
doing?
28.
I'm
You're putting in
looking
the.
at
You're putting the.
right here.
No, in front.
Right
Could be
here.
worse. My girlfriend's at home doing homework.
No, up here.
She's doing math.
I have English to do, but I forgot it at school.
Oh, not that one. Not going there. It's gonna go over here.
I hate English.
You speak it.
Yeah, but I don't like my teacher.
So?
He's like, if you talk once in your class to ask for help with another classmate, he's like, detention, detention.
I got in trouble in
Really?
English class for reading a novel. Yeah,
Wow.
I know. I was reading Stephen King's The Stand. My mom gave it to me. I was a big reader when I was a kid. You just call me nerd?
No.
Yo, okay. All right.
No.
That's all right. No, it's cool. It's cool. I got it. Nerd.
What?
Loser. I know. No, I hear you.
I
I'm
have
listening.
an F. How am I a nerd?
I know, right?
Well, I've also
you're a nerd
only
doesn't
had
mean you're smart.
one.
That's true.
What?
Just because you're a nerd doesn't mean you're smart.
That's totally true. And why do you have an F?
I've had one assignment and I got an
Okay,
F.
man, do you know about this F?
Yes.
In what subject?
English.
You speak the language. How could you be screwing that? It's like failing gym.
I've known people who have.
There you
I
go. It goes
did.
over here.
I did too. I failed it because I didn't want to get undressed in the
No,
locker
put it that
room.
way.
Fair.
Spin around.
It's weird.
It is
Around.
weird, isn't
Put
it?
That
Yeah.
little that part right
I
there.
didn't want to get
goes
naked in
over
front of
here.
other people, so they
Yeah.
failed me for it.
My gym teacher doesn't care if we change.
You know, back in the day, they made you do it. We had even little short uniforms and everything.
I have
Dumb.
uniforms.
It was dumb.
Uniforms aren't dumb. Mine are comfortable.
Yeah.
You go to a Catholic school?
Yeah.
Oh.
Stop.
Do you have nuns?
No.
We used to.
Makes my hand hurt just thinking about it.
Yeah, our math teacher.
Oh, don't do that sound.
Our math
I will
teacher.
flash back, and I have sharp objects over here.
Our math teacher is
Stabbing
trying to bring back slapping knuckles
With the
the
ruler?
Straight
Oh.
for that.
back.
You don't want that. I
I
guarantee
know.
you don't want that. That hurts. That
My
hurts
math
real
teacher.
bad.
My math
Go
teacher
see
would
the
dodge
thing.
the yardstick.
See, we were talking about this the other day, and my hand started hurting just thinking about it.
I bet your hand's hurting now.
I'm telling you, I was a very,
Naughty child.
I was. That's a good way to put it. I was a very naughty child.
What did you do to get naughty?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Why?
So need to give you ideas.
Well, one, I don't need to give you ideas, and two, some of this stuff's going to the grave with me.
What?
No, I'm not telling you. It's going to the grave with me. Besides, your dad will never let me come back over here if I start telling you all them stories.
I don't think that's true.
No, I've lived. Trust me.
Dad,
I give you ideas. I'm not doing it.
I'm not gonna take
Nope.
ideas
Not
from a
gonna happen.
nerd.
Not gonna. Really?
What? He calls
Nerd.
himself a nerd.
Nerd.
He's calling me a nerd.
You're a goober.
I'm a goofy goober.
You're a goofy goober. I love that song. Who's a goofy goober? Yeah.
What's that from?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
But what if he's a triangle? Wait, it's not a square. It's a rectangle.
No, it's a,
Rectangles are squares.
yeah. Well, just long on the sides. They're just really long squares.
I had lunch detention today.
You sound very proud of that. I don't know.
It
if
was
I would
actually
be.
fun. We got to go out for recess early after lunch detention.
That's because you were prisoners. They always feed the
Your
prisoners
time in the
first.
yard.
Yep, your time in the yard. I remember having to do that in the Navy when I was working in the galley. They would actually bring in the people from the brig first
Why?
because they didn't want them in the regular population with the other sailors.
The brig's another name for the prison.
The brig is,
I
is
know.
another name for prison in the military, or in the Navy anyway.
I'm not that big of a non-nerd.
Non-nerd.
I'm trying to put the stupid rubber band back on the
Okay.
rubber band ball, but I can't.
So
get it.
we're gonna.
I did it!
You did. Okay.
I'm so proud of myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
You gotta go upstairs. Yep. Okay.
See you later, Aiden.
We're almost done. So.
See you later, Aiden, you nerd. Booger.
Nerd.
Okay.
See you
You're a
later, booger
goofy
butt.
goober.
Okay. Head on upstairs.
I am.
Okay.
Clop, clop.
That's my goal there, man. I'm gonna corrupt your kid. No, I won't corrupt your kid, I promise. Why is this not working? Come on.
Sanding two over there. I hear. Scrape,
Yes,
scrape,
clean it
scrape.
Yep.
Cleaning up this screw.
Hey, you know what?
What?
That's a Revell, right?
Yeah.
That's a Revell.
And that's a Revell.
Wow, that's weird.
And yeah, my other one's a Revell. So. Because we like torturing ourselves.
Yes, we do. We like Flash. Flash is fun. If you don't have all the,
This is ready for.
if you don't, if we don't use all that Flash, how are we gonna ever sell the Flory sanding sticks? That guy should send you some for free just for pushing it. I'm serious. You should invite him to watch this show, and then because I mean it's all over the place. Granted, he's got pinup girls, but
Yeah.
you know, what a great way to sell your product.
Yeah. All right.
Well, and then you have to
Oh.
bring the Debbie Downer.
How long does it normally? Let's see. How long does it take to build one plane?
Oh,
Depends on how.
it depends on the plane.
Yeah.
Depends on how much free will you have.
And how much free time.
So let's see. I normally build 4 to 5 a year.
Oof. Let's see. The Tomcat. I've only built 2 this year. The Corsair,
Uh-huh.
which that was a butthead of a kit. Then I heavily modified. I would say the Corsair took me about 4 months to finish. Of course, I didn't work on it every day like you do.
Right.
I would say the F-14 took me about the same. About the same. So with the M113, the APC,
Uh-huh.
the Corsair, the F-14, and then this one, I'll have built 4 models this year.
Okay. Yes.
I'm just seeing what all you got done.
Yeah, I just took off those 2 Sparrow missiles and
Are you
Took off
cheating
what?
off of somebody else's work?
Well, I'm not cheating. I want to see what he got done, so I know what I need to do.
those missiles right there. I just took those, popped 2 of those off and sanded them. That's all.
Did you just tape these together?
Yeah, I just taped together
Okay.
because I haven't sprayed the wheel well yet. So
Well, yeah, there's the
You taped it
P61.
together just for fit.
I
Yeah.
have that exact same kit too. Another
You didn't
Rebel
glue
kit.
this together yet, correct? You just put filler in.
no, I glued it together.
You did
but
glue
now
it
it's got
together?
that's why it's got the filler on
Did you
it
paint?
now. No. So now I gotta catch up with the red on the GT.
Yeah, I cut off all the. Cut
Body
off the
pieces?
both bumpers, the
Okay.
side panels, and these smaller ones. I think it's A15 and 14.
Okay.
Those are the only ones I can tell right now that are body colored.
Okay. So, John, good question. I'm going to show you an example.
What was the question?
How long does it take to build a model kit?
Oh, well. That's a tough one to answer.
So here's the P-51 Mustang. 1/72nd scale.
Wow.
It literally has all its parts on 2 trees, or 2 sprue, and a clear part. That's it. That's all the pieces for this model. Okay?
Printed by Zanchetti. Zanchetti Bucanesco. These are pretty good details. Even for Middle-Ari. Sorry.
That's alright.
I was oogling your decals.
Your decals.
The decals.
And let's see, let's pull out this one.
Never had too many clamps.
That's so true.
Now here's this one. Same scale.
An Academy. Nice.
You got sprue upon sprue upon sprue upon sprue upon sprue, and this is a double layered one, so
Decals.
this one's gonna take a lot longer.
Oh yeah.
These come with full intakes.
Oh
You got
wow.
the burner cans, you got the compressor blades.
So you're gonna have to paint those are white on the inside, I think, or some gray.
Yeah,
That's the 15.
yeah. So
It's an Academy kit. Can't really go wrong.
yep. So
I'm a fan.
I'm gonna look for more of those this time. And also, you got to look at the instructions too
Yeah.
on how complex they're gonna be. Now it's interesting. It's number 6. Normally it's number 8. The one that's like, let's do 9,000 things in one step. No, that's step 6 on this one, where you're doing 9,000
Yeah.
things in one step.
And then you look at these instructions from the 60s. There's 4 steps.
Yeah.
You're like, figure it out. You got it.
That's pretty much it, too. You know, it's like, oh, it goes here. There's little arrows pointing to it. I don't know if they can see that, but that's why it's got highlighting all over it so I don't forget pieces. And yet I still did.
I have the hardest time remembering to put side mirrors on the cars. Because that's like literally the last thing you do.
There's step 4 is for mine. That's
Oh,
all
step
the
4.
little railings and yeah.
Gotcha.
But she's coming along nicely.
Did you get those push clamps from Schaefer's?
Yes.
Okay.
You can actually find those at what's that? Not Tractor Supply. What's a tool place in?
Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm looking for some.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've got them in sets. Those little micro hand drills that you get that have the little colored collars on them. They've got them by the set there, and they're super cheap.
All right. Oh, hey, we got some more of those. So, another one of my students says, "Hi, Mr. H. I'm going to the model show." Another one said, "Me too. My mom said I could." What are you thinking about an after-school modeling club?
Cool.
I'd be on it.
Field trip.
Now, if you come after 12 o'clock, though, you won't be able to look at the models because that's when they have the...
They're judging them.
And myself and Jim and Matt normally go and do the judging, too. So,
Well, you guys judge. I normally don't. I don't.
you should.
I know I should, but I don't like to. I might this year. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I haven't made up my mind yet. You know what my biggest fear about doing that is, though, is I'm going to get close to that model, I'm going to tip it over and shatter it, and then somebody's going to have to hunt me down and they'll have to kill me.
Nah,
I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, it opens at 9 o'clock, and I think since you guys are under 14, you'd be free.
Yeah.
And then if you're gonna, I think it still costs to enter the model, but I'm not sure. But
Yeah, you get unlimited entries, but I think it's like you have to pay your entry fee, and then it's 11, so it's $14 I think total.
well, with them being under 14, they're free.
They'd be
to get
free,
in.
but they still have to. I think they still have to pay to enter a model.
Okay.
But you'd have just like anybody. I mean, I'm taking 3. You're taking what, 4?
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
I'd love to get this one done, but
It's a helicopter.
I know it's in a different category. That's why I wanted it. It's under miscellaneous aircraft.
We were at Schaefer's last week, and you know what I saw there? And
What?
I'm gonna get it. Airwolf.
Really?
Yeah. Because there are no helicopters at the show.
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get this one done.
I know. That's why I built that gun. That's why I built that howitzer. I'm like, they don't do guns there. And that's, you know.
What happens if you win the judging?
You get a medal.
Yes. So you get different awards. You get a first, second, third that they judge on. You cannot judge a category that you're in.
That would be totally unfair.
Right. So I end up, let's see, and I also try to stay away from ones that my friends have entered into, just to be fair. So I normally judge like ships, space and sci-fi, dioramas, miscellaneous. I do those kind of things. Matt, which ones did you normally go for? You've done armor,
Miscellaneous, and I did planes one.
Okay.
I know I had a picture of it.
So that's what happens. So and they teach you how to judge. So if you wanted to, give it a try, you could become one of the people that do the judging, and they will teach you how. They'll put you with some experienced judges, and it's really, really cool.
I know I took pictures of those medals. Hold on, I'll find them.
Oh, will there be kits to buy there? Yes, there's a big giant swap meet area that they have. Now,
spend way too
Where
much.
Jim will be.
Yeah, that's where I'll be.
yeah. So you'll find Jim there. You'll find me. I normally take
panhandling for money.
at least 3 trips around because I have a list of ones that I want to get that are always like rare, like.
You always see something new when you go back through.
Right. Every time you go by, you're like, oh, I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one. Oh, I need
didn't
that.
see
Oh, I
one.
need that. I need that.
And they have places. They have vendors that also do.
Paintbrushes.
Yeah, paintbrushes and other modeling equipment,
yeah.
other glue, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I won't tell you how much I spent last year.
Oh, I was getting ready to. Okay, I won't tell either.
All right, how much did you spend?
Okay, the first, both years I went, I took $200.
Okay.
I came back with nothing.
Okay.
Well, I came back with no money.
Okay. Yes.
I came back with a trunk full of plastic and a smile on my face for about a week.
Yeah.
So money well spent as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Plus, I also entered. Well, I took 50 of those, and I took $50. So I spent $150 on model kits and other accessories, and I put 50 on the raffle.
Yeah.
And cleaned house.
Yeah. Yeah. So they also have a raffle, so you can also put. I think it's like $5 for.
I don't know. I just drop a 50 and they start handing me tickets. And I just start, okay, I want those, and I want those, and I want those. Yeah, I actually ended up with some of your kits.
Yes, you did.
I got that Voodoo.
Yeah.
Was it the F10, the F100, the Voodoo with the camera in the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you also have the biplane there, too?
Yep.
That'll be my very first biplane if I
Yep.
ever decide to build it.
Yep. So.
It's got a lot of rigging on it. I don't know if I will or not.
Let's say,
Always donate it back to the raffle.
No. Because once it's in the stash, it's in the stash. It never escapes. I've actually got my stash willed to you. Actually,
what?
if I die, my stash comes to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Wendy knows all about it.
Anyway, interested in a vacuum form plane?
No, heck no. I have. Oh my Lord, have mercy. I have built these. These are horrible. Okay. Imagine this is all Flash. So I had one, and it was a mono. It was called the Mono Coupe.
Okay.
Just a single low wing. It had I don't remember what it was. Cut these out with scissors.
Yep.
Thank God for modern modeling, because this is how they used to be back in the 40s and the 50s.
Yes. Here's the instructions.
Yeah.
Right
Yep.
here.
That's what the plane looks like. Make it
There's
look
the
like
instructions.
that. Yeah, make it look like that.
That's it.
Like, what is that? I don't even know. Look at these. Those are the struts.
Yeah. Gotta cut those out.
No. I would take spare sprue and just make my own.
Yes.
Oh Lord, look at that. That's one. Oh no, there's another one.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have 2 of those.
Did you ever build any of the old Guellos, the balsa wood models,
Yes.
where you did the paper and the
Yes.
dope and all that? Yeah, no, see, those are nice. They still have some of those at Shapers. But if I'm going to build one like that, I want to put an engine in it and some remote control stuff, and then I'm going to go fly it. Or I should say I'm going to go crash it.
How's your seams?
Fine. This one spot here I have to hold because the clamp won't hold it right.
Gotcha.
I had one of those. These are
It's
like
gonna be
that
sitting
too.
here like this for a minute or two.
Blow on it. That always makes it go faster.
Mind over matter.
Yeah, it don't mind, so it just
Why-
doesn't matter.
The guy said, "Why does that look like a Harry Potter book page?"
Because somebody actually printed it out that way.
Yep.
Yeah, it only happens once a year.
Yep, once a year. They have other ones though throughout the Missouri, like
You're
in
talking about going to the Columbia one.
the Columbia one, and then Bob just came back for the one in Liberty. There was one by Kansas
Liberty,
City.
Missouri.
Yeah, Liberty, Missouri.
Okay.
And then there's another one that was down in Springfield, which I was like,
Ooh, when's that one?
That was like earlier this summer too. I was like,
Really?
oh, wow. I mean, and he goes and
We go down to Springfield. Well, we're going down there again. This will be our second time this year. Her son lives down in Springfield. We go down there all the time.
imagine. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we have that. So
Wow.
yeah.
Now this year's theme, they have themes, is
Yeah, it was
1942
Yeah.
or 1945.
No,
one of those.
42.
42.
42.
So anything that has anything to do with 1942 it's its own category, is it not?
Yes. Well, no, it's not. It has special recognition. It will be judged. It'll
Separately.
be judged in category, but then it'll also be judged for the special thing as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
This
why
counts.
my Hellcat counts too.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Ooh,
This counts.
the boys are let's see, are in the RC cars.
Yep.
Well, also down by where the model show happens is also by Schaefer Hobby, which is a big RC place. Oh my goodness.
Checkered Flag is if they're still open. I used to do that. I used to race up there in Fenton. Do the dirt track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went, and it's a natural progression. You do this, then you can go to RC cars, and then I started flying the planes. I've done boats. That's not fun. Because if it runs out of juice in the middle of the lake, you're either going swimming or you're using your special fishing rod. I had a fishing rod. You know how you can break them in half? You know, you take the tip off,
Yeah.
and you've just got the half. I rigged it up to where I ran a real strong fishing line, and I drilled a hole through a tennis ball and put a bolt through it so I could click it and throw it and go over the thing, and I could bring the ship in again because I didn't want to go swimming. Yeah, and it got to be such a pain. But they do have real battles. They have kits that you can build battleships with little mini BB guns on them that will shoot at other ships.
Oh, cool.
Oh man, that I would totally get into that. Yeah, they're not. The AMA says you are not allowed to do that in aircraft, but you can do it on the water. You can drop stuff from an aircraft, but it cannot be any kind of explosive. It is against regulations.
Yeah, Wyatt likes the Trax.
Traxxas?
Yeah, Traxxas, and he's also big into boats.
Yeah. I had a Traxxas Hawk.
Why? Because I've done that too many times.
Yeah. I had a Traxxas Hawk. I had a Team Associated truck as well. The RC10T. Love that. Lou used to do the 4-wheel drive ones. He had one called the Boomerang.
He said you make sure to put tape on the hatch so water-cooled motors. Let's see. So if it flips over, it's not exposed.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now they have these, for some of the speedboats and even some of the scale boats, they have these cases that you put your servos and receivers in, and when you close it, it's rubber sealed.
You can hold it if you like. Nothing's being really held together, more just being held in place.
Wow, that fits so much.
So
better
this
than
seam
yours.
right here, that's supposed to be there, isn't it?
Which one?
This one right here.
Yeah. That's.
Yeah, that's. Are they full? Yeah.
Yep.
Elevators or whatever they're
Yep.
called. They're like the Tomcat does the same thing.
Wow, you have so much better multi-lines on that than mine.
Yours didn't look that deep,
No, and his fits a whole lot better.
really.
Oh yeah.
Well, what did we say the year difference was between?
They're not the same kit.
Well,
I
they're
thought they were the same
but
kit.
his is older than mine.
Right.
By
Mine's
so many years.
5-6 years.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You said you cut the missiles off.
Yeah, I just got 2 of them off. So yeah. Well,
I'm gonna end up breaking that off before I'm done with this stupid thing. I know I am. These little fiddly
Alright.
bits.
So Ryan, I got a paper for you tomorrow for school, so you can see the categories, and also a entrance sheet for you. So
Oh yeah, what number is out of the box? Non-military.
out of the box, non-military is 902.
I'm only taking the Chevelle. I'm gonna put the Challenger in that category next year. So I'll just shelf.
You only have one model this year?
Well, I don't have one good enough to compete in the regular automotive category.
Neither do I, but
I'm not gonna pay to enter one that I have no chance in hell.
I don't know. That's why I'm taking the Mustang. We'll see what she does.
I'm gonna put that one in the category this next.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't competing with you. I'm already competing with you if you're doing 172nd.
No.
Did we already figure that out?
Yeah, you're in the F14.
Yeah, that's 172nd. Then the Mustang, which would be modern automobile,
Right.
and then ship.
Yeah. PT 109.
Yeah,
That's doing
Out of the
out
box.
of the box, non-military.
and I don't think anybody's going to be doing what is that 1/350th or larger.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody does those. Do they? Because this is 172nd.
Yeah.
Well, they might.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So yeah.
I have a couple other ships. I have the
I
Arizona.
thought I was thinking if I get my my R8 done, I thought it'd be kind of cool to put it in with that one. It'd be kind of cool since nobody did last year. That
Right.
yours is better than mine. Okay.
Which one?
Your Mustang. Your Mustang's better than my R8 by leaps and bounds.
Really?
But it'd be kind of cool to have the mod with the Mats group take first and second.
First and second, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about actually taking some pictures of my actual car and putting them with the model.
Yeah, you should.
I've got a bunch of them. I can't help
Yeah,
it.
I built my car.
Thing, huh?
It's like, hey, I built my car.
I did.
That's right.
I didn't have to go very far for
Well-
for reference material.
If I can get 2 cars done and the plane next year, I can do post 1975, out of the box, non-military, automotive, and whatever category our F-15 can be.
The jet powered 148 scale.
If I want to do,
Even with the scheme you guys are going to do them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we could put it, see if they allow, a group one and then do it as it wouldn't be diorama.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Although I thought about doing that with this one,
But yeah.
putting it on a sea base.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no. I don't want to do the people. So
Right.
it looks stupid with
No
on
people.
the water with no
Right.
people.
Exactly.
that's after they abandoned the ship.
Well, no, I'd have to break it in half then.
Yeah.
Oh, Wyatt's got a P-51 Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good first time kit. It really
like
is.
military boats too. Wow. All right. Well, cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Well, I think we're probably going to be wrapping it up here soon too.
Yeah, I'm at the end.
So-
I can't do much more. I gotta wait for my sprue goo to dry. It's
So
taking long.
we'll finish it off tonight. You can watch our outro, and let's see. Let me put it on our main computer cam here. There we go. Let's see. So thanks for watching Mom with the Mats. As always, I'm Matt,
I'm Matt.
And I'm Jim.
and that's Jim. And you've been watching Mom with the
Are
Mats.
we doing a show next week before for the model show?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
So this might be the final one before the show.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll be painting, and I'm not gonna do that here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
surprise everybody.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys.
By the time I get this done, it'll be primed and it'll be painted. So, bye bye.
All right. See you guys.
Build models, don't collect them.
Bye bye.